Hey there, brand builders. Liz Nolly Tillman here, and welcome to My Secret Sauce, where I share tips, tricks, and success strategies designed to help you build your brand, be yourself, and win in business. Is your career fireproof? Hey guys, Liz here, and I just wanted to let you know that this month in my on-demand coaching program that I call Your Folding Chair, I'm focusing on a series of resources to help those who may be faced with job loss and job uncertainty, particularly in these really challenging, unprecedented times that we're living in. And to do so, I've enlisted some help from an expert friend of mine named Megan Wagner. She's a marketing guru, and she's the author of Fighting Fired with Fire, a guide to coping with job loss, rising from the ashes, and igniting a career you love. And in my program, I just released a 60-minute interview with Megan, and in it, we talk about a lot of stuff. We cover actionable strategies for coping with job loss and job uncertainty. We talk about how to establish boundaries within your own support system in the event that you lose a job or are looking to make a transition out of a challenging job. How to create your trade statement versus your job title statement for more effective networking purposes. Staying open to and how to manifest new opportunities to come your way. How to recover mentally, physically, emotionally, and professionally after a job loss. How to rebuild your brand, and how to say yes to opportunity introductions, and more. So here's a little clip for those who aren't members of the program of the kinds of things that Megan and I talked about. And I just want to give you a little taste so that if you're interested and you want the full version, all you have to do is join Your Folding Chair today. So here's the clip.
A lot of people have lost their jobs during this pandemic. So I think revisiting this, I think that job loss is always a timely topic, but especially now when people have lost, so many people are struggling with job loss or job uncertainty, right? Because some people are furloughed or temporarily laid off or whatever. So what advice would you give people who are sort of dealing with that, wrestling with that?
Yeah, it's hard because you really don't know how you're going to cope until you cope and come out the other side. But I would say, number one, trust your gut. So if you're in a job and you have job uncertainty, start planning your next move, because then you're feeling more prepared to make that next leap, which honestly, that's what I did. I was feeling that things weren't right at the organization I was with. I just was, it was just that icky feeling you kind of get in your stomach. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try this. I'm going to start this, and then I can hopefully quit. And of course the universe laughed in my face and told me otherwise. So just go with, always trust your gut. That's my mantra for 2020 is to trust yourself. So that definitely is a bit of advice I would give. I would also say that, again, when you're faced with this unexpected job loss, it does feel like the end of the world. It absolutely does feel like the end of the world. And it's not. It's absolutely not. And I can name a million people, famous and not famous, who have lost their jobs and come out better than ever. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And you do, again, it's this helplessness. It's the dealing with the emotional aspect of it too. We talked about financial, but we really kind of didn't talk about the emotional impact.
Yeah.
And I think one thing that you can think about after you lose your job, because when we're allowed to all be around each other again, whenever that may be, if you're going to a cocktail party and someone asks you, "Oh, hi Liz, what do you do?" That's always like the first thing, like, "Oh, what do you do?" You have to distinguish yourself between kind of like a title statement and a trade statement. So a title statement would be, hi, I'm Megan Wagner. I'm a Chief Marketing Officer and partner at Hoover Digital. A trade statement, however, would be, hi, I'm Megan Wagner. I'm a 15-year marketing strategist, and I help clients with XYZ.
Right.
So that trade statement will always ring true no matter what happens in your job. And then if you do have a job, then you can say, you know, I work for ABC company. So that takes a while to practice. So when we're all able to have networking events or Zoom networking calls or what have you, you can practice that and ahead of time. So then when you are asked, oh, what do you do? And you are in between jobs or you don't have a job and don't know how to answer it, then you can kind of deflect to that trade statement because that truly is who you are.
Great. Wow. That's amazing. I love that. The trade statement versus title statement, because we do get hung up on titles and positions, right?
Oh, totally.
We tend to slip to that negative way of thinking, which is letting our jobs define who we are. So if something goes wrong at the job, we take it personally. But if we think more about our trades and our skills and our gifts and our talents, it's a lot more empowering that way and gives you that kind of armor. If something doesn't go right at that particular job, it doesn't matter. You've got this set of skills and talents and strengths that you're bringing to the table. So I love that. It's very affirming.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
So you can get more insights like that from Megan Wagner and myself just by joining Your Folding Chair today. And whether you join or not, Megan has done something phenomenal for all of my followers, my subscribers, and my paid membership members. She's offering us all to get a chance to own a copy of her best-selling book for 50% off. All you have to do is go to her website, mwagner.com, go to the shop and enter the code Liz to get 50% off her best-selling book, Fighting Fired with Fire. That's meganmwagner.com, and go to the shop and get 50% off her book, Fighting Fired with Fire, and learn how to fireproof your career today. Now, there's no guarantees, obviously. There's nothing that you can do to 110% guard against job loss, right? No matter what job you have or what industry you work in, there are things that you can do to position yourself for success and help you to recover more quickly in the event that job loss should happen. And there are things that you can do even if you're faced with job uncertainty. And in my hour-long discussion with best-selling author and marketing guru Megan Wagner, we cover all of this. So check out the interview and get 50% off of Megan's book today. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. And if you like this episode and you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching this on Instagram or Facebook, please follow me. And if you do nothing else, head on over to liznollytillman.com and look in my freebie section for my brand new Find Your Purpose Action Planner. I just released this, and it's my step-by-step roadmap to identifying and articulating your purpose so you always know what your true north is and so you can live the life that you were meant to live. It's free, it's an instant download, and you can get it right now. Head over to liznollytillman.com, check out the freebies section, and you'll see the first item there is your Find Your Purpose Action Planner. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.